Greetings, metalheads. Welcome to another edition of the Friday 13th YouTube channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today, I've got a fantastic album review for you by Italian metal band Labyrinth. Now, they're about to release their new album from Frontier Records. It's called In the Vanishing Echoes of Goodbye. Check it out, and if you like the previous albums, you're really going to enjoy this one. Now, the band were originally formed back in 1994. After the formation of the band, it wasn't long before the band released their debut demo. This was called Midnight Resistance. And it wasn't long before the band would sign to their first label, which was called Underground Symphony Records. For that label in 1995, the band would release their debut album, which was called No Limits, which is a fantastic debut album. This album would feature Fabio, who went on to join Rhapsody Fire and is now with Angra. And like any other bands, they always have lineup changes. There's no exception here for Labyrinth. It wasn't until the second album when they found a new vocalist, now still with the band, Rob Tyrant, who was an absolute amazing singer. And if you've seen Labyrinth live, you'll know just what to expect, how powerful a singer he is. And in 1998, the band released their second album featuring Rob Tyrant. It would be called Return to Heaven Denied. Fantastic album. I really like this album. It's very, very powerful. Has a lot of dynamics, very crisp, very well arranged, very well put together album. And this was released on Metal Blade Records. Now, the same could be said for the band's third release. This was called Sons of Thunder, also released on Metal Blade Records. 2003, the band had signed to Century Media Records and released their third album, which was called Labyrinth. 2005 would see the next album by the band called Freeman. This was released on another label called Arise. In total, the band have released 10 albums. The first album for Frontier Records was called Architect of God, which is a great album again. It was released in 2021. Now, the new album would feature longtime vocalist Rob Tyrant, is originally called Roberto Tiranti, Andrea Pantarelli on guitars, Olaf Thorson on guitars, who's been with the band for many, many years. We'd also have Oleg Smirnov on keyboards and pianos. He's been with the band for some time. We'd have Nick Mazzaconi on bass guitar. Now he's been involved with people like Jorn Lande. We'd also have on drums Matt Peruzzi. So that's the lineup for the band's current album. So I'm going to tell you now how many songs are on the album. This album contains 10 songs. We'd open up with Welcome Twilight, Accept the Changes, Out of Place, At the Rainbow's End, The Right Side of This World, Headed for Nowhere, Mass Destruction, To This Son I Have Never Had, To a Son I've Never Had, and also the last song will be called Inhuman Race. So there's the song titles. So now I'm going to talk to you briefly about the songs on the album. We're going to open up with Welcome Twilight, followed by Accept the Changes. Now, the opening track, Welcome Twilight, is a fantastic opening track. It captures the strength and power of the full album. Roberto, or Rob Tyrant, is a fantastic singer, and he shows his true strength on this song. Now, the music for this album is really, really powerful. It's hard to describe how you categorize this band. Are they power metal, are they speed metal, are they symphonic metal? I guess you could say they're all three rolled into one. However, the band do create some fantastic ideas, some great melody hooks, and fantastic music all around. Now, the opening for this song, Welcome Twilight, is pretty much progressive. Really a lot of keyboards, very powerful, lots of double bass drumming, but it kind of builds into a symphonic speed metal, power metal song. Having said that, I think this band have been around longer than Rhapsody of Fire. And some of the music kind of reminds me of Helloween. So if you are a fan of Helloween, you're really going to enjoy this band if you've not heard them before. Now, I know Rob the Tyrant is a fantastic singer. I witnessed him live at Dynamo Festival, so I know how powerful he is as a singer. And this album really does shine through in his voice. He's very, very powerful. He's one of the best Italian singers I've ever heard out there. Now, there's some fantastic playing all around on this song. Very, very well arranged song. It's heavy and very solid. Next song, Accept the Changes. This is another heavy song, just like the opening track. However, it does have some slower melody hooks. Rob's vocals really do shine through when the band slow down and create this really nice, crisp, atmospheric sound. At times, some of the music does sound similar to Angra. So if you do like the Brazilian band Angra, you're going to really enjoy this, mixed with the Helloween. Next up is the semi-ballad. This is called Out of Place. This is a really, really nice song, guys. It's very, very well arranged and contains some fantastic harmony vocals. And the next song is called At the Rainbow's End. This is a typical heavy song that Labyrinth do. Something about Italian bands, they're very symphonic. Some of the keyboard player playing in this band also reminds me of Yngwie Malmsteen. When Yngwie does the heavy stuff and the very powerful stuff, the fast stuff, it's plenty of keyboard. So yeah, I guess you could say Labyrinth are very much influenced by Yngwie Malmsteen, especially with the keyboards. Now, another band that springs to mind when I listen to Labyrinth's music is definitely Stratovarious from Finland. So Helloween, Angra, Stratovarious, If you like those bands, they're a fantastic band to check out at Labyrinth. Now, the next song is called The Right Side of This World. This is a really good song. It's a little bit more laid back, not as speedy as some of the songs I've already mentioned. All around, this is a fantastic song. Like I say, it's more laid back, but it's a very well-arranged song. Another great song in this album, which is a little bit more laid back, but really well put together, is the next song, The Healing. I really like this one as well. Takes the Labyrinth into a different dimension and in a different direction, but it's still pretty much Labyrinth. Heading to Nowhere is another fast song, which is followed by the song Mass Destruction. This is a fantastic song, guys. Like I said, it's a little bit more laid back this album compared to previous Labyrinth albums. It still captures the heaviness and the power of the band, but it also shows a lot of emotion with some slow songs, and I really like this. So I think this is one of the best albums that Labyrinth has done because of the variation, not so much speed. It's a mixture of slow, speedy songs mixed together. I think it's a great album. I'm going to give this album 4 out of 5. I think it's a great album. It's called The Vanishing Echoes of Goodbye. It's released on the 24th of January on Frontier Records. Check out the link below, folks. Let me know what you think of the new song, and please go and check out the album when it's released. Thanks for watching. Stay metal.